Online. Queen Kai. Three, two, one, brawl! 2, 1, brawl! Dominating. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game! Player 4 wins! Queen nine. Three, two, one, brawl!
Philip, I think it's 6:10, it's 7:10 now, so we can start.
Hi, my friend. You are starting your meeting, please. It's not my meeting.
Yeah, I
You
wanted to.
and you and Frederick, you guys are having your meeting, not mine.
Okay. All right. So, good evening to everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Please, if I'm audible, can you give a thumbs up or on mute and respond? All right. Thank you. Okay. So, we've we organized this meeting to talk how we can make the cool nights a better experience for everyone. Um, I think we cool nights is organized by ACES, but I don't think it should only be for ACES. I think it's inclusive for everybody. Anybody at all can attend. So we shouldn't have it in mind that only ACES students are attending to. And comparing it to our last semester and last two semesters experience, it wasn't really good. It wasn't the best at all. I think last semester was even worse than first semester. So we have to sit up and make it way better than it previously was. And to do that, we need to collaborate and put our heads together and design a very great outline so that we can achieve that goal. So we started the discussion in a group where we spoke about. Okay, so I suggested that we can come up with teaching stuff that are not part of the school syllabus, such as the Web3, networking, and all those stuff. And Mr. Fred suggested that the code night should not be a place where we should come to teach, but a place where we come to have fun. Since throughout the week, um, you are learning throughout the week, you have to go and learn on your own. At times, you have to relieve stress. You just come and code to challenge yourself, code to have fun, and all this stuff. So I agree with him on that part. But I was saying here, like the case where some people are still lost in tech and they don't know where to begin or even how to go about certain software installations or something like that. So I propose that we split the beginners or those who want to now learn from those who feel like they want to come and go to have fun to challenge themselves. Yeah. Please, if you want to cut in, feel free to cut in. Yes. And I also spoke about the access fix it, where I think it's um, people are being charged a lot just to fix um, petty hardware issues on their laptops. And to combat that or to make everyone equipped with some of these basic hardware skills, um, Philip um, agreed that we include the access fix it under the code night. And that's how we got Mr. Emmanuel Apia. who is in the person of Sir Beauty, on board. So he will be in charge of the ASEX Fixit under Code 9. He can teach, he can also teach networking. He has a CCNA certificate. So it's two birds with one stone. He can help with the Fixit, teaching hardware, and also software installation, and also with the networking. And we also spoke about the time. 7 to 9 would be the best, but um, someone proposed that the time was not going to be enough. But we had to look at certain factors such as the night dangers. Yes, the buses might not be available to send people off and on. But someone proposed that we ask the SRC for the bus. I'll ask Philip about what he thinks about that later. Someone proposed about asking the Gold Hall for their bus so that we pick all people interested from other hostels off campus so that they can come and join. And starting early will be a problem since classes end at 7:30. I don't know how many Friday classes end at 7:30, but I know not a lot of them. But still, I think 7 is the ideal time to start, and 9 will also be the ideal time to close. We can't do Saturday because Saturday will be a resting day where we all have to rest and go about our assignments. And if we have to wash and we have to get enough rest for the following week and all this stuff. Yeah. So now I'll ask if you have anything to add, anything to contribute. And Philip, please, about the bus for the Gold Hall. What do you think about it?
So for now, if you're talking about busing, then I don't think that will be possible. Yes, because ACs alone cannot use an infrastructure that is for the university for our own ACs programs. Even if we will have to pay for it, and that is going to come at an extra cost. So unless we join forces with the other departments, so it becomes possible that way. Because I'm looking at we having code nights like every Friday, not like the current one whereby we do it the first Friday of every month. So assuming every Friday, um, we are paying in and out, they can charge us about 1,500 for just in and out transporting students. 1,500. You do have students from Gold Hall and then other halls as well, and paying this for like just 4 times in a month makes it 4 times 1,005 give us 6,000. We do it in 4 months, gives us um 6 4. What's that? What's 6 4?
Pardon?
Hey, my math. Still I'm with me math now. What is 6 times 4?
24, if I'm not
Wow. Okay. So 6 times 4 is 24. Good. That means in the whole semester we are spending 24,000 on bus alone. Actually, they if you have to use the SLC bus, they charge like whenever you take the SLC bus for anything, whenever any department use it, they pay for it. So if we are to go with this, it wouldn't be the best. Looking at the number of funds that will come to the department and then wasting it on bus alone wouldn't help. So for that, unless we have other departments coming on board, if not, I don't think it will be possible. So let's put that aside. It can't be. So is there any other thing like you would love to?
Yeah, so please, the rest of you, if you have anything to say, or we would love to hear suggestions here.
But I think the meeting was supposed to be about the strategies for having a successful code night such that everyone will be able to benefit. So I don't know if we settled on anything or maybe the ideas that we came about on the WhatsApp platform is enough.
Yeah, I want
That's
to know
what
if
I actually
they
took
have
the first step
something
for.
to say so that we'll
Okay.
focus on that after they've brought about their suggestions. So let's start with Einstein. Please, what do you have to say?
I think I'm cool with everything. The ideas you brought their own points. So for now, I'm cool. When I have a new idea, I'll bring it up.
Okay, thank you. So, Sarah, please, do you have anything to say? Miss Sarah, please, do you have anything to say? Okay, I think she's unavailable. So, Emmanuel Atakra, please, do you have anything to say?
No, please, I'm okay.
Okay, so, Fred, okay, thank you. Yeah, so I also agree with you that that's why I proposed that we separate those who want to have fun. Like mostly is the level hundreds who and they feel like they are new to the IT since we have some art students, we have some biology students who have never used, who have not really gotten the hang of using technology or programming languages. So it's mostly they that maybe we can separate them to teach them, and also maybe the 200s or 300s who feel like they want to learn, we can also add them. Then those who feel they are good enough, then we can go and have the code nine based on what you are saying. Okay, so
Yes, my
please who is speaking? Okay,
yes. This is Aaron. Hello, can you hear me?
yes, please, you can hear you. Go ahead.
Please, can. Oh, okay. Yes, my thought was that why
Aaron, please, we lost you. Kindly turn off your camera so that the meeting won't consume more bandwidth. I think we
Okay,
lost
so
him.
whilst I'm waiting for him, um, Frederick, please, I really understand what you said. So, like, if we are not going with that approach, what do you recommend or what do you suggest? Because last year, we realized that if you ever went there, it's more like there is a challenge you have to solve. Then once you're able to solve it, you win a reward or something. And it wasn't really how do I even put it? People were not really into that because we realized that it was only those who knew their way around programming were the ones that were benefiting. So I don't know if you have like any suggestion you would love to come up if you're not going to be using it for like training sessions or something like that. Like what do you think to do?
Okay, Einstein, please, you raise your hand. Please feel free to speak.
Oh yeah, so what I wanted to say is I actually agree with Frederick. Yeah, but I think code nights, as the name suggests, it has purposely for coding. We learn everything our way out through programming or something. So I think we can partition the days, maybe like, or this Friday we're gonna is for code nights. Then the coming Friday to maybe we're gonna use this the coming Friday for maybe like training session or something. Something like that I think would be cool. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, Emmanuel Apia, you also raise your hand. This is what you have to say.
Oh, okay, I raised my hand, but it was a mistake. But I'm okay with whatever that has been said so far. But I'm sure like as time goes on, we get to know like more about our policies and we know how to solve them. But like for what you said so far, like I uh, I agree to everything.
Okay, thank you. Um, Sarah, please, welcome. Can you hear me now?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Good
Please,
evening,
what do you
everyone.
think?
Okay. What I wanted to add was about the transportation. And I wanted to ask if there will be something like this or how is the money going to be raised for the fare to be paid.
Please, can you come again?
Okay, I said I wanted to talk about the transportation and I wanted to know if there will be dues paid or how is the money going to be raised.
Okay, I understand you, but
So,
I don't think the code nine should be an avenue for us to charge people. I don't think they'll even pay if you have to bring that about. Um, Aaron, if you are okay now, please you can speak.
Yes, what I wanted to say was that, you know, per my perception of Code Night, it should be something that after every single meeting, someone gets something from it. You know what I mean? So maybe if I come to Code Night today, I know that, oh, okay, today I'm going to learn something about HTML and CSS that I can use anytime, any day. So what I was thinking was that we can set up, I mean, a calendar for the month. Maybe you see, maybe we have 4 weeks in a month. So for every Friday, we build up on a certain issue or a case study problem in the IT, maybe for example, HTML and CSS. So we can say that okay, we are going to design a web page. So we take a whole month, then we develop the web page so that at the end of every single meeting, someone knows that okay, when I went to Code 9 today, I learned this. That's what I want to add.
Sarah, please feel free to speak.
okay, please I also want to add that most of the times in class we even though they teach us, but it's more or less like theory. We don't actually get a concept of what they are teaching us. But I think if we make code night pure practical, then it's like okay, I learned something from the lecturer that was something like theory. But when I come to code night, I'm coming to learn more about it and add to what the lecturer has given us. So it should be more of practicality than maybe going to talk and maybe not doing something really practical. You see, it will make it interesting that way.
Okay, thank you. Emmanuel Apia, please can speak.
Okay, with what our sister said, I I like what she said, because I've got to know that since let me say, for the past years have been in humans. Most of the our department, our these IT guys, we've been learning things in class, but they don't know it physically. Sometimes you can ask someone of speech, he or she has said it in the speech, oh, it looks like this how it has a picture of it in your head. But physically, he or she has never seen it. And even if they bring a new switch that's like he or she was not taught, he or she won't know. So I suggest the practicals should be more with the code nine. So like we bringing the practical device, the physical device to the code nine for them to know that this is switch, this is router, this is hub, this is this, so that they can understand more from what they learn from class. That's what I want to say.
Okay, thank you. Um, wait. Okay, Philip, please can speak.
Oh, I want to say code night has always been practical. Like yeah, it's always been practical. It's always coding, coding, coding. They don't teach like lecturing during code night. Basically programming, coding, just like practical. Like yeah, unless maybe you're talking about networking, cyber security. It's a new field, and we don't have a lot of people who are good in this networking, um, Active Directory, security essential stuff that can actually handle those things. That's why probably they did not have sessions like practical sessions for those networking stuff. And even if you want to have it, the devices, the school doesn't have them. So, and then ACs cannot purchase them, they are expensive. So it's it will be a problem. Like that will be a very big problem if we have to, unless maybe someone have them, then probably they are bringing it just to support the students. But apart from that, code night has always been practical. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think we should now decide on what exactly we will be doing at the code night, like what programs or what we would be doing. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like, are we going to be doing React? Are we going to be doing hardware? Are we going to be doing this and that? I think we should decide on those kind of things. Okay, please, Mr. Aaron, you can speak.
Yes, that was why I was suggesting if maybe we can take a whole month to learn an aspect of, say, HTML and CSS in 1 month. Then the following month we can take maybe Python OOP, and then the next month we can take JavaScript, something like that. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so with your suggestion, I won't agree with it because if you take someone like me, I really do not like web development. So if I'm to come for the first meeting, maybe you tell me that a month you are going to be doing web programming. That whole month I won't step there. So I feel like we should at least make it more varied. Maybe if you are to even divide people maybe into about two or maximum three groups so that we don't split up the numbers too much. Then maybe in those three groups, you say that maybe this group is going to be learning this for the next month. This group is going to be learning this for the next month. This group is going to learn this for the next month. Then maybe you decide where you want to go. Maybe for that month, you focus solely on teaching that thing. Please, do you agree with me?
Yeah, I agree.
Please, what about the this? What about the rest of you?
Okay, for that, I think um we need a lot of time to come up with something. So this should be an assignment. So everyone should like sit down and then come up with a plan on how you think we should run the code night. Because next year, like I want all of us to come together and then run it as a team, so that if something goes wrong, like if things doesn't go on well, we know it is our fault. And if it goes on very well, we take the credit. So I want us to really sit down, like everyone should come up with a plan, draw a structure that you think this can help code night. So go over next week when we meet, Everyone will do a presentation. Then we
I
take
think
it
next
one
week
by
is too
one.
fair.
I don't know if you get the point.
I
So
think next
everyone will do a presentation. Then we analyze everyone's plan and see if there are some we need to, like, we all come together and then take it and stick to one particular plan, or if we have to merge two or three plans, we merge them and then we use it to run the code night throughout the semester. I wouldn't want us to like be in a rush to take a decision since it is supposed to help a lot of people. Because a lot of people actually approached me with this issue of code night, code night, code night, and I think we need those people to come up with their problems, even if we have to do surveys. If you have to do surveys to come up with a plan, just create your own forms, share the links so we can share with the people, or you can share your questions with Enoch. So Enoch, please, you have to create a survey and then share the response with everyone in the group. Maybe you should, in case they want to come up with something through the surveys, then let's share a single link with them so they fill it and then it help us to have an idea of how we want to have it. So for that, I think this will help. So it give us enough time. So we have a whole week or two. We can give ourselves 2 weeks to do this task. And once it is done, we come back as a team and then move ahead with the plan.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Philip Jima. So I think I'll work on a survey to take input from everybody concerning. I think in the survey, what I'll put in the survey is what they want to learn from the code nights. Um, if they agree with teaching everything for a particular month, um, how those outside of campus want us to help them. Is any more things I should put inside?
No, so they will if they have any question they want to include, they should send it to you in your DM, or
Okay,
you should text them individually so they can share with you. Then afterwards, we can all review the forms before we share it as one, so that once we are done collecting the user feedback, we will share with everyone. Then based on that, everyone can draw a plan, which for the next meeting, everyone will do a presentation, maybe a 10 minute or 15-minute presentation of their plan. So we use it to run the department code night activities.
okay. Mr. Emmanuel Apia, please, your hand was up.
Yeah, I was saying, I think the code line shouldn't always based on like we are always learning to help ourselves, but also we should learn to help the society, learn something that's going to help the society, like those around us, not only we as a department, maybe other departments in our society that suffer, or maybe anywhere we find ourselves. That's how maybe that's what came to my mind just right now.
Okay, I understand you. Okay, so we can come up with maybe hackathons and stuff that people come up with eco-friendly, no, that's eco-friendly. The projects that will help solve societal problems. Okay, so I'll take that into consideration. Please, any questions or any contributions? Yes, please, Miss Sarah, please you can speak.
Okay, I've also realized that it seems it's always those that have fair idea about it who are more participatory, yeah. But those with little or no knowledge, it's like they relax and say, "Oh, this let me just watch," because I don't know how to do it. So how will I go about it? So we should make it in a sense where everyone can participate very well, not necessarily some observing, but all of us should just participate, whether you know how to do it or not. We just participate, and with that, that's how we can improve it better. I think that will do.
Okay, thank you very much. I think someone spoke about that. Yes, and I think we said that for those kind of people, if you think you are not, um, excuse me for my word, good enough, then we separate those people from those who feel okay with their skills. So if you feel maybe you're not, maybe you're a beginner, then we can take our time and maybe we'll get you a mentor to help you go about the whole learning process, depending on where you're finding difficulties. And I think we also have to find a way to get the girls more involved because I think last semester I saw about only 5 girls attending code night. The whole of this year, stuff. Yeah, about 5 girls. Is any more contributions? Any more questions? Yeah, Mr. Aaron.
Yes, thank you. What just came to my mind was that although code night is about learning how to code and various stuff related to coding, what I was thinking was that what if we can add something extra that can push the members to, partake in code night, as in they look forward to this happening. That's why they come to code night. That's my suggestion.
Please, can you give an example of such a thing that can put them to come?
Um, Currently, I don't have any ideas. It just came to my mind.
Yeah, we know that students here, if you want to come, maybe item 13, maybe that's what they're looking forward to. I don't know ACES budget towards that yet. And I think Philip will speak on that. Mr. Emmanuel, please, you can.
There's always been item 13 for code night activities. Everyone knows they always give item 13.
Okay, so what's the budget for that?
For now, I don't have an idea. Unless school
Okay,
resume, then we know the amount of money that the departments have.
okay, okay, all right. Please, Mr. Emmanuel Atakra.
Yeah, so about what Mr. Aaron said, maybe once in a while, maybe once in every 2 weeks or maybe once a month, there can be a time where maybe members of Code Night, we are going out to a certain tech company or maybe we're having a certain people who are coming to give us a talk and then teach us a few stuff we are supposed to know about the market, what is actually happening in the real life market world than we just sitting there and then maybe every day having hackathons and challenges. It makes the whole thing seems a bit one way, but maybe once in a while having new faces, different people, different influential people talking to the people, it makes them feel like, yeah, actually we are doing something. Yeah, so that's what I have.
Okay, thank you. That's a great suggestion. Okay, so I don't think maybe getting them in person will always be possible because it's in the evening. Driving up and about in the evening might be a problem for them. So I think we can make it virtual meetings, or then we can make a virtual meeting where we all gather in one room. Then we organize an online meeting with such an influencer and they speak to us. But if they are available physically, then we also get them to come. And please, Fred, you can speak. Mr. Frederick Abila. Okay, I get you too, but from what Emmanuel is saying, see, students see ourselves every day. Students, we know ourselves. So maybe if you know someone who is in the industry, was a student, okay, maybe you are doing this, maybe cybersecurity. Maybe how many of us have really worked in the cybersecurity industry? So it will take maybe a real person working in a real environment, maybe come and talk to motivate you. Because some people, if your mate speak to you, will be like, oh, he's my mate, this and that. But I think it also be wise to also promote the student community. Maybe, like you said, maybe once a month we get that influencer. Maybe that same month on another Friday we let the students also come and speak to us. I think that will be fair enough. Any more questions or suggestions? Okay. Please, Mr. Philip, do you have anything to say?
Um, I'll just say I would be glad if you can call me Philip or Phil for short.
Okay, sir.
I beg, don't call me sir. Thank you.
Okay. Um, Mr. Emmanuel Apia, can you also, okay, Mr. Emmanuel Apia, please can you also brief us about how you go about the ASS fix it now that you are in charge of it under the code night?
Can you come back with the question again?
Yeah,
Yeah, Philip.
yeah. So I think this meeting wasn't really planned, and now that we have this to work on, I think we should work on the surveys first, and then come up with a plan. Then maybe next week we can have a more structured. It can give everyone time to plan on how we are going to do. That will be more structured and
All
very
right.
very helpful. Yeah. So maybe we can, if no one have anything to say, we can close so they can go and focus on what they are doing.
Okay, so we'll end it here. I'll create the survey and put it in the group so we all check it out. Then if it's okay, then we spread it to the students body. And please, if
Okay.
you are all okay, you can give a thumbs up. Then we end the meeting. Okay, please, Fred has raised the hand. Okay, I think everyone is okay, so we can end the meeting now. I'll work on the form before midnight. Yeah, then. So thank you very much for joining. Thank you for your time, despite the short time planning. Good night to you all.
Three, two, one, brawl! Queen 9.
So far, I think Nine is the best player. Not you. I'm not talking. Gosh. What's happening to me? Oh, bad network.
Dominating. Dominating. Shut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing comeback.
Oh no.
Player 2 wins.
When sleep. If he calls me out,
Three, two, one, brawl. custom. Queen 9. Three, two, one, brawl! GG. Player 1 wins. Player 1 wins. Custom. Custom. Both far. Go. Both far. Go. 3, 2, 1, brawl. Utter destruction. Player 1 wins. Player 1 wins.
Yeah.